What's new in Flutter 3.19? Let's discuss the top 11 features. Flutter 3.19 enhances development with AI, animations, and customization. In this video, we will explore the Flutter 3.19. What's new in Flutter? With Flutter 3.19, developers will find a wide range of exciting new features and enhancements. As a result of this update, Flutter continues to provide a robust framework for building high-quality mobile applications. Flutter 3.19 offers a variety of tools to enhance app development, including the Gemini AI Dart SDK beta and AnimationStyle widget. Furthermore, improvements in scrolling behavior and updates to the Impeller rendering engine further enhance the Flutter development experience. In addition to the deep linking web validator and Share.invoke support, this release also introduces new tools that make developing dynamic and engaging applications easier. So let's dive into this article to explore the top 11 important aspects of this update without getting into further discussion. 1. Gemini AI Flutter Plugin 2. Scrolling Improvements 3. AnimationStyle, Widget 4. Adaptive Switch. 5. Improves accessibility and text field functionality. 6. Impeller Progress. 7. Deep Linking, Web Validator. 8. Windows ARM 64. Support 9. Performance Optimizations. 10. DevTools Updates 11. Flutter iOS Native Fonts. Gemini AI Flutter Plugin. The Google_generative_AI Dart plugin enables the integration of generative AI features into Dart or Flutter apps using Gemini models. With this package, you can integrate the Gemini API with an idiomatic Dart interface. And this plugin simplifies the development of intelligent cross-platform applications for various operating systems. Developers can easily add advanced AI capabilities such as text generation and summarization to their apps with minimal setup. Scrolling improvements with Flutter. 3.19, the Flutter team improved scrolling behavior and fixed several bugs. Previously, scrolling with 2 fingers would cause the content to scroll twice as fast, but you can now configure the default scroll behavior to ensure consistent scrolling speed. It is possible to use the multi-touch drag strategy. Latest pointer option to achieve this. As well as single child scroll view and reorderable list, crashes and unexpected behavior have been resolved. In addition, 2-dimensional scrolling now stops when dragging or tapping during scrolling. AnimationStyle widget. Flutter 3.19 introduces a new AnimationStyle widget that lets developers customize animation behavior in widgets like Material App, Expansion Tile, and Pop-up Menu Button. To disable animation entirely, you can use Adaptive Switch. In Flutter 3.19, the component adjusts its appearance to match the native look of macOS and iOS, while on other platforms, it follows the material design style. Importantly, it doesn't rely on the Cupertino library, ensuring that its usage remains consistent across all platforms with the same API. Improves accessibility and text field functionality. With Flutter 3.19, all parts of your app that are accessible are identified by an accessibility identifier in semantics properties. In Android, this name appears in a resource ID, whereas in iOS, it's used in a similar way. Additionally, support has been added for a material states controller in text field and text form field, which allows developers to listen for changes in the state of these input fields. Lastly, there was a bug where the undo-redo history could disappear when using a Japanese keyboard, but now you can edit text before it's added to the undo history stack, fixing the issue. Deep linking web validator. It's been reported that developers have had difficulty setting up deep links, the links that take users from a website to a specific page in the mobile app. To help, the Flutter team has developed a validation tool. The tool checks if your deep links are set up correctly and guides you through the process of fixing any issues. It's our pleasure to announce that the Flutter Deep Link Validator is now available in an early version. We hope this tool makes setting up deep links easier for you. In the future, the Flutter team plans to add support for checking web links on iOS, as well as checking app links on both iOS and Android. Windows ARM 64. Support with official support for ARM 64 on Windows. Flutter applications will run more efficiently and perform better on ARM 64 devices. Performance optimizations. A few improvements have been made to the Impeller graphics engine by the Flutter team. By supporting specialization constants and shaders, they were able to reduce the Flutter engine's code size by 350 KB. They also made optimizations to backdrop filters and blurs, improving performance by 20–70% in certain scenarios. DevTools updates. In the latest DevTools updates, several new features and improvements have been introduced. One notable addition is the ability to validate deep links setup on Android using a new feature and screen in DevTools. Additionally, there's now an option in the Enhanced Tracing menu to track platform channel activity, which is particularly useful for apps with plugins. Flutter iOS native fonts in Flutter 3.19 text now looks more like it does on iPhones. Apple's design guidelines recommend that smaller text be more spaced out for better readability on mobile devices, while larger text should be more compact to save space. Previously, Flutter was using a more spaced-out font for all text sizes, which was incorrect. Now Flutter will automatically use the appropriate font style for larger text. So all of these upgrades together make Flutter a more efficient and high-performing framework. This ensures that developers using Flutter can create applications that work well and provide a great user experience. Also, I gathered this information by researching multiple websites. If you come across any incorrect or misinterpreted information, kindly bring it to my attention by commenting below.